There is something you can say to a woman that will instantly make her heart melt. Something that will make her remember you for days, maybe even forever. And no, it's not "you're sexy." It's not "you're hot." In fact, those words are boring now. Every guy says them. They don't mean anything anymore. But when you know how to give the right compliment, when you know how to make a woman feel truly special, you unlock something magical. You instantly stand out. You instantly become the guy she feels comfortable around, the guy she trusts, the guy she will think about long after the conversation is over. The crazy part is that most guys have absolutely no idea how to do this. They either overdo it, come across as insincere, or they throw out the same generic lines that women have heard 1,000 times. But you're about to be different, because I'm going to tell you the kinds of compliments that women love more than anything else. Compliments that don't just make her blush for a second, but that actually stay in her heart. The first one is simple, but when you say it the right way, it's powerful. Telling a woman she's one in a million. Now, this isn't about saying the words just to say them. It's about using them in a moment where she's showing you who she really is. If she's laughing at your silly jokes, if she's showing kindness to someone else, if she's talking about something she's passionate about, that's the moment you lean in and say, wow, you're one in a million. And you have to mean it. You're telling her that she's unique, that she stands out from everyone else. Women crave that, not because they want validation, but because they want to be seen for who they are. Another compliment that women secretly love is telling her she's winsome. Now, this word is rare. Hardly anyone uses it anymore. That's why it works. Winsome means she's effortlessly charming, that she draws people in with her personality and her presence. When you tell a woman, "You have such a winsome energy," people are just drawn to you. You're not just complimenting her looks, you're complimenting her aura. You're saying there's something about her that's magnetic, and that's the kind of compliment that sticks with her. Then there's a word that sounds poetic and might feel a little old-fashioned, but when you say it with the right tone, it hits hard. Beauteous. Instead of the standard, "You're beautiful," which women hear all the time, you say, "You are absolutely beauteous." And you don't rush it. You say it slowly, like you're truly admiring her. This one makes her feel like the star of her own romantic story, like she's been lifted out of the ordinary. It's different, and different is memorable. But what if you want to go even deeper? Then you tell her she's beyond gorgeous. Saying "you're gorgeous" is nice, but it's common. When you add the word "beyond," it becomes extraordinary. You're saying that her beauty isn't just surface level, it's breathtaking. You might be sitting with her, watching her talk, and you can't help but smile. That's the moment you softly say, "You're beyond gorgeous, you know that." She'll feel it, because it's not about the words, it's about how sincerely you deliver them. Of course, not every compliment has to feel romantic or dramatic. Some of the best ones are playful, like telling her she's adorable. Women love this because it makes them feel loved for their quirks. Imagine she's cooking with food all over her hands, or she's laughing so hard she can't breathe. You just look at her and go, "You are so adorable." It's sweet, it's light, but it's also saying, "I appreciate these little moments about you." Another compliment that goes straight to her heart is telling her she looks radiant. This is one of my favorites because it's not just about her appearance. When you call a woman radiant, you're saying that she glows from the inside out. Maybe she's smiling after a long day, or maybe she's just happy about something and you notice it. That's when you tell her, "You look so radiant right now," like you're glowing. Women love when you notice their energy, not just their outfit or their makeup. Now picture this. She opens the door to meet you and she's not dressed up at all. Her hair's in a messy bun, she's wearing sweats, and she's probably not feeling her best. That's when you say, "You look as pretty as always." And you say it genuinely. That's the kind of compliment that reassures her, that lets her know you admire her for who she is, not just how she looks when she's done up. Here's a simple one that most guys overlook, but that's insanely powerful. Fascinating. When a woman is telling you about her passions, her dreams, or even just a story about her day, don't just nod and say, "That's cool." Look at her and say, "That's fascinating. Tell me more." Women love when you show interest in their minds, their opinions, their thoughts. It makes them feel valued beyond the surface. Then there's a word that carries a lot of weight. Elegant. When you tell a woman she's elegant, You're complimenting the way she carries herself, her confidence, her grace. Maybe you see how she handles a stressful situation calmly, or how she walks into a room with quiet confidence. That's when you say, "You are so elegant. The way you carry yourself is amazing." That's a compliment she'll remember because it's about her essence, not just her appearance. And finally, there's one of my personal favorites, divine. This word is so simple but so powerful. You could be watching her laugh, or maybe she's just being herself, and you look at her and say, "Divine, you are absolutely divine." It's poetic. It's romantic. It makes her feel like she's glowing from the inside out. But here's the thing. None of these compliments will work if you don't deliver them the right way. A compliment is only as good as the way you give it. If you mumble it while scrolling on your phone, it won't mean anything. If you overdo it and shower her with compliments every 5 seconds, it'll feel fake. The key is sincerity. Look her in the eyes when you say it. Choose the right moment, when she's not expecting it. Compliments hit harder in the middle of ordinary moments, not when she's clearly fishing for one. And don't forget this, the best compliments aren't just about how she looks. Yes, women love being told they're beautiful, but what really makes them melt is when you notice the parts of them that other people overlook. Compliment her kindness. Compliment her intelligence. Compliment her sense of humor. Tell her, "I love how passionate you are about your work. It's inspiring." Tell her, "You have such a big heart. The way you care about people is amazing." Tell her, "Your laugh makes my day better instantly." These are the compliments that touch her soul because they show that you're paying attention. Women adore when you notice the little things, like the color she's wearing. You could say, "That color looks incredible on you. It brings out your eyes." Or when she's deep in thought, you might smile and say, "I love how you get quiet when you're thinking hard. It's so cute." You could even acknowledge the effort she puts into the relationship. "You always remember the smallest details about me. It means so much." These are the kinds of compliments that stay with a woman. They tell her, "I see you. I notice you. I value you." And that's what makes them powerful. The secret ingredient behind every good compliment is authenticity. You don't need to memorize every single compliment I just told you. You just need to mean what you say. If you look at her and feel grateful to have her in your life, tell her that. If she's doing something that makes your heart skip a beat, don't keep it to yourself. Women can always tell when a compliment is forced, but when it's real, when you actually mean it, that's the kind of compliment she'll think about when she's lying in bed at night. Try one today, but don't force it. Find a moment where you genuinely feel it, then say it. Watch her face light up. Watch how her whole energy changes. Because the right compliment, the one that makes her feel understood, valued, and loved, can change everything.